I have a day to myself today. Ed and Maddie are back at work. So Ed has very graciously offered for me to use his car, which I'm going to use to go explore the far northwest of Tasmania today. I'm on my way today to a place called Stanley, which has a geological thing called the Nut, which personally I don't think is a particularly good name for it, but it's supposed to be very pretty. And I've got my drone and my other camera, so today's going to be a little content creation day. So after an hour of driving, I've stopped quickly on the side of the road to show you where I'm actually driving to, because I can finally see it. That right there is the Nut, and I think you can walk up it. And thankfully the sun has just come out. You can see the rain cloud. You can see the big rain cloud that was here this morning leaving off the northern coast. So hopefully I can go up and I can throw my drone in the air and get some cool shots of the nut. Excuse me. All right, we've made it. I need to show you this view from the car park because it's kind of insane. So that's Stanley down there. It's on this little peninsula that comes all the way out from mainland Tassie, and then that's the Nut there. I was debating whether or not I should wear my big jacket on the way up, but after stepping outside and feeling how windy and cold it is, I think that decision's been made for me. I think I'm gonna do that one. Also, it says that, but there's only one other car in the car park, and I'm pretty sure those are those people in the background that have just walked past me, so I'm thinking I might just send it. It's a Tuesday at midday. There is no one here, and that sign specifically says, be considerate to other people and don't ruin their experience. If it's just me, I'm not ruining anyone's experience. I don't know how well that logic's going to apply with the Tasmanian wildlife people, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And we're at the top. That's the chairlift that's not running today. Oh, this season, I guess. That's what made me have to walk all the way up. It is absolutely stunning up here. There is no one else here from what I can gather. I haven't seen anyone else. And it's a 2-kilometer track that I'm walking. So I think we're good. I think I'm gonna throw the drone up once I get to the edge of the cliff over there at the lookout. There's the tip over there. That's the edge of the Nut. Which, just for the record, I still think is a terrible name for this thing, but it is what it is. There's the tip. Here's a little lookout point. Oh wow, look at those cliffs down there. That's insane. Hey, just for the record, don't do this. This is a dumb idea, but I have an idea for a photo, and it requires me to go over this barricade and shoot through those rocks, because I want it. Anyway, you'll see the photo in a second, but don't do this. I got it. Just for the record, again, that was a bad idea. That was dumb, but it was worth it for the photo, I think. I'm going to set up my drone here, which, as per that sign that we saw before, is technically, well, I don't know if it's technically illegal in this park, but it was asked not to. It said, for the respect of other people, don't fly drones in the park. Now, this is something that I have come into contact quite a bit this year, especially with the vlog, in that people don't want you doing things. They don't want you filming in certain locations. They don't want you taking photos in certain locations. They don't want you flying a drone. They don't want you doing this and that. And I think it's obviously, I'm not saying don't abide by those rules. It's really important that you abide by those rules, because for the sake of every other photographer and every other videographer and person that wants to create content, you need to abide by those rules, because the more that we break them, the stricter they get and the harder it becomes to create cool things. But in my humble and absolutely not professional opinion, there is a line to be trodden, and that line is, well, when I've broken quite a few laws this year, specifically in regards to filming and in regards to my drone. And the couple questions I always ask myself is, am I going to harm anyone? Is anyone going to be injured by what I do? If the answer is no, I go on to question 2. The second question is anyone going to be inconvenienced or annoyed by what I do? If the answer is no, then I continue. And the third question is, am I going to cause damage to someone's property or someone's belongings in any way? If that answer is no, then I pretty much go ahead with whatever it is I was doing. Within reason, obviously. I'm not gonna fly over like a government building or anything like that. But I just think that there's a line that we need to tread as content creators, and that line is a lot further back than the law wants you to think it is. I'm gonna fly my drone illegally now. So I have a photo in mind of the nut that requires me to fly it quite far away, which is a little bit scary, but you know, hopefully it's worth it. And if it's not, then at least I get a cool video about it and a cool clickbait title about losing my drone. I'm currently 700 meters away. That's terrifying. Alright, I think I have my photo of the nut that I wanted. Let's bring it back. Oh, it's really windy out here. Oh no! Ah! Oh, it's fighting real hard. Come on, you can do it, buddy. I'm in sport mode and I'm going at 4 meters per second. Come on, you can do it. I'm very surprised that that came back. It got really windy there for a second. I was quite worried that I'd lose it, but I did get the photo that I wanted, and I will put it up on screen here. I was gonna go around the nut a little bit more, but the wind just really picked up now, so I think that's a poor idea. Let's pack down and collect my things. That was enough excitement for one day. Look, I almost lost my drone a kilometer out to sea, but we got it back, and I got the shot that I came here for, which makes me happy. It's really windy now. I'll talk to you when we get back to the car, okay? I came in right as the storm was starting. It's pretty windy and rainy out there now, but she made me waffles, and it looks beautiful. So I'm gonna crush these, and then I'm gonna go find somewhere else to go spend some time, and maybe take some photos. So Yvette, the lady who runs that little cafe and was the person who made those incredible waffles, saw me sitting there and asked what I was doing for the rest of the afternoon. I said, I actually don't really know. Just kind of hopping around, and she said you have to go to Dips Falls, which is a waterfall on the way back to Burnie, and she said it's absolutely flowing through at the moment with water, so you have to go visit it now. I said, all right. So we're going to Dips Falls now. We have arrived, and we are much more in the middle of nowhere than I thought we were. I had to like off-road a little bit on the gravel road to get here, and I got here and I was like, I wonder if this is the right spot. I wonder if this is where the falls are. And so I opened the door. I don't know if you can hear that as clearly as I can, but that's definitely a waterfall. I have 0 cell reception, and I was dumb and didn't realize how far out this was. So literally no one but the lady at the nut place knows that I'm here. So look, if you're seeing this online, it means I'm back and I'm all good. But if you're seeing this on the news, then well, I hope I died comfortably. Whoa! Oh my god! This waterfall is insane! What the hell? Let me get you a good shot of it. There's a little walkout thing! No way! Okay, I've never been this excited about a waterfall in my life. This is so sick! I don't have any words. That's... I don't know if this is going to show up on camera, but there's a rainbow. There is a rainbow and the coolest waterfall I've ever seen in my life. I don't know what to do with myself. I'm just like, I've been standing here for like 15 minutes. I'm just like, whoa, that's like there. is wet, I'm all wet. Let's get out of here. That was, wow, that was an experience and a half. Drip Falls in Tasmania. Absolutely stunning. That was, wow, an experience. I'm gonna head back to Burnie now. I will see you in a second. It'll be like an hour and a half for me, but it'll be this cut for you right here. I picked up some flowers on my way back for Ed and Maddie because they've been so hospitable and lovely for letting me stay here for a couple of days, so I thought I'd get them something and, you know, just be a nice guest. I'm gonna do the choppy thing and try and find a vase or something for these. If these guys don't have any vases or even anything to put flowers in, I will be very surprised. I can't find a vase, so I'm gonna cut up a milk jug and then let them get a vase when they get home. Unless, I think these are, yes! Never mind, don't need to do that, I found them. Perfect. You know what, today was probably one of my favorite days of this year, total, like all up. Just exploring the Tasmanian wilderness and all these national parks and just being able to create content and be in the wilderness by myself especially was incredible. And it's reaffirmed for myself what I kind of already knew, which is that this is what I want to be doing. Just the sense of joy that I felt, just uninhibited joy at being at that waterfall, really made everything fall into place completely for me. Not to say that it hadn't already, but now I know for sure that that feeling is what I want for the rest of my life. All right, I'm done. I'm done. Weird way of saying that.